Hey guys, and welcome back to another Chaos 5 video. If you're watching this, then I'm trying something new today. Well, I guess you probably figured that out considering we're doing a Minecraft video, uh, specifically the mod Dawncraft. Now, have you ever felt like you wanted to just play a game or just watch a playthrough of a game, but just was too afraid of something or thought you weren't really good enough to play the game or wasn't good at combat at all? Well, that's fine. Because today we're doing something a bit differently. See, I decided to come up with something great. So with Dawncraft, there are different classes you can do, and from now on, I'm gonna be doing videos, right? Kind of like a series where it's like I'm gonna go a series of every class, but I'm gonna do creative mode in it, but in a survival world. And the thing is, we're gonna be able to do cheats, but we're not gonna do anything crazy. Instead, we're just going to have a set of rules put in place to make it more interesting while also not making it too easy for us. For instance, we can't use boss gear from, killing a boss unless we're going up against another one or until we completed the whole boss annihilation quest line. We can also only fly when we're stuck or traversing areas where it's like highly crowded. And another thing, we can only start off with one high tier weapon and starter gear. Everything else we have to earn. And I'm not saying you guys should cheat in games. I really highly disadvise you guys from doing that. Makes the game more fun if you do things just fairly, but with this, I'm not playing in a multiplayer world. Instead, I'm doing it single player so that way you guys could experience the storyline without having to risk doing it yourself just yet. Now, our experiences are going to be much different, but I just hope that you guys like the series and could at least understand where I'm coming with. I'm not that good at combat, so I'm just hoping you guys like the video and make comments on how you feel about it. If you agree with me on this, and if not, it's fine. So, I thought of this idea a bit late, so I'm kinda already have some of the things set up. So, I'll explain along the way, but as usual, I won't talk as much during these videos, just so you could experience the vibe and stuff. You know how it is. So let's get into it. And whenever we come across something that needs explanation, I'll give you one. All right? Okay, let's do this. So today, since I was kind of already working on this class, we're going to be doing the Berserker class for this video. Um, Hope you guys enjoy. All right. So first thing I want to say is I got some of these advancements already. Um, just basic ones, nothing major. I did kill a few bosses: Goblin King, Sunbird, Giant, and Corrupt Ogre. And yeah, I'm currently working on a quest right now. So I guess since the Corrupt Ogre didn't register all the way, we have to kill it again. So that's basically where we're at. Let me explain what I have. So A spell book, I don't need that because that was before I made this video, so that's kind of cheat item. I'm gonna get rid of that. These are my boss items. Goblin King Crown. This came from the Corrupt Ogre. Uh, you know how I get these. And Sunbird Minion Mask and Sunbird Mask. Again, since these two are boss dropped items, I can only use them when fighting another boss to make things a bit fair. Like, one thing I want to point out about Dawncraft is the mobs in this game are a lot tankier than in just regular Minecraft. They can handle a lot of damage, so if you're doing survival worlds, you really want to be careful. I guess I should probably explain my weapon. So in every Dawncraft video, right? The OP weapon I was talking about is we can only have one of these in total unless we earn it throughout the playthrough. But the thing is, throughout the entire game, I will only allow myself to have one of these completely. Meaning that if I say get a different weapon, it has to be one related to my class, and two, if I get that weapon, I have to replace this one. This and this are actually go together, so these count as one item, but that's for a different video that I'll go over later. Other than that, everything else is just different. Skill books here, we can only earn them from villager quests, which really adds on to the challenge, I guess. And yeah, I'm trying to make this as challenging as possible for myself, so that way the cheats don't give us a huge advantage in the game. One thing I do want to note down is, depending on if I get a certain amount of subscribers or a certain amount of progress throughout the game, I'll then swap through to survival mode through these worlds. But only when we made a certain amount of progress and reach a certain amount of views or subscribers or likes. Basically, to add on to the, the thrill factor or whatever it's called. I'm still kind of new to this, but really hope you guys enjoy. So one thing I want to note down, right? Well, to give you guys more of a reason to really enjoy the video, we're going to not only explore certain areas when we stumble upon them doing quests, but whenever we really see a mob, we'll try to fight them as much as possible so we can really make the series not only last a bit longer, but also kind of get you guys an idea of what to expect and how strong these mobs really are. Okay, I should probably explain the highlighted thing over there. Highlighted mobs are mobs with powerful traits. or just, I guess, gifted or whatnot. Basically, their drops always come with huge benefits if you're lucky enough. Yeah, so that's just one thing I wanted to point out. Not only that, but these type of mobs are also way stronger than they usually are. Please, that took a lot longer than it should have. I guess this one has better traits, so I'm gonna trash that. Oh, another thing I want to point out, weapon abilities. The powerful weapons I was talking about, each one of them come with their own set of abilities and combat specific skills. So it really makes things a bit more unique in a way. And I guess that'll add on to things, you know? This right here is a pillager ship. Basically, these spawn throughout the oceans, and they can either have good loot or bad loot depending on how lucky you are. But that's just from what I figured out. I could be wrong, but hopefully I'm not. Oh shoot. So I think what I'm gonna do for this video, we're going to defeat the ogre's dwelling and complete this quest. And then I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call it quits for today. This is a starting series, so I just want you guys to get a feel of what to expect before we really go into it, you know? Oh, I guess I should explain what the heck the skeleton is, right? Over time, there's a chance that certain mobs may spawn with abnormal traits and stuff, right? This is just from what I understand. Basically, mobs like these are incredibly tough, and I guess I can consider them more of an injustice. But again, I will only use boss type gear against bosses themselves, just to make things a bit more interesting. for those of you wondering why I only took the helmet and the emeralds, the reason is emeralds are kind of highly valuable in this game. They allow us to get skills by paying villager soldiers throughout villages. Of course, you can only do this if you're welcome in a village. Problem is, I'm not really sure how to become welcome in the village after you kind of screwed up. So, uh, yeah, we'll figure things out later. But so far, I'd say I'm doing pretty well. Here's one thing I'm gonna do, right? Um, so throughout these videos, I'm just gonna ask you guys to do a vote on certain things to determine whether or not I should add a certain rule to our game, you know, just to make things more interesting, harder, more difficult. And I'll first state the rule before asking you guys to vote upon it. You can do these votes during the comments, and I will always read through them, but it's really just a way to help you guys stay engaged. Okay. All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use emeralds, right? And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sacrifice emeralds to get myself a wooden axe. All right. So here's the rule I might add. Basically, this rule I'm thinking about is to get certain items with creative mode, I have to spend emeralds and throw them away. And if I want to make trades with stuff, like say something costs 15 emeralds, then I'll have to throw away 15 emeralds. Basically, this will make it seem like survival mode almost. But I guess it's not really, but you know how it is. I guess that was unfortunate. Seriously, I don't know how to avoid accidentally killing somebody. I have high AoE. Oh my god! Um, what should I consider this item? Um, should it be like boss grade or mini boss grade? You know what? I'm gonna consider that um mini boss tier item, meaning it can only be used against mini bosses. What do you guys think? Should it be like that or should it not? You decide. Okay, the weapon he's talking about is actually something we're going to be using in the Ronin playthrough. Actually, I already have it, so we're not going to do that quest because it's actually considered a legendary weapon. Actually, you know what? Screw it. In the Ronin playthrough, I'm gonna make it so that we have to earn that weapon. It's pretty difficult, so instead, I'm gonna substitute that weapon for the katana, since that's basically what Ronin uses in the game. You'll just have to wait and see, alright? You might have thought I spoiled some major things, but trust me, you're nowhere close to what to expect. Uh, you'll just have to wait and see, alright? It's a shame it's a shame that since the person died, we couldn't finish the person's quest. That really sucks. Fun fact, when you run out of stamina, you can't do strong attacks with weapons like, say, for instance, this. If you hold it long enough, it could actually increase the power of your weapon. See? Then it resets it and just adds more damage to it. Another thing is, I believe you can't use Berserk mode either, since it requires you to have a stamina bar to activate. I think. I haven't tried that out yet, but we'll just have to see. I honestly thought something was going to come out of it if I broke it in creative mode. Oh well. Oh, you see that dot over there? And that thing? That's where the corrupt ogre was. I killed him. So, with those crystals over there, it actually allows you to fight it again just by repeatedly clicking it. Pretty cool, right? Um, I don't understand why these markers are never at the exact place they need to be, but I digress. Um, Ah, shoot. I guess these things are kind of useless right now. They're supposed to heal you. And I'm not going to be taking damage since I'm in creative mode at the moment. But it's a good thing to know. I think some of the masks will actually defend you or attack what you attack, depending on which mask you have. I might have to fight the Sunbird again just to figure this out. Whatever. I'm gonna just wait for this thing to get back up, since for some reason this thing likes torturing me by literally giving it a bunch of iframes. I wonder why. Seriously, why won't this thing get back up? That's odd. Seriously though, why won't you get up? Oh, I got an idea. Let me try something. Ah, there we go. Alright guys, I have an idea. Before I end off this video, here's what I'm gonna do. I want you guys to make a serious vote. Do you think I should only go survival mode when facing bosses? Or do you think I should go survival mode the other way where... Okay, I'll give you guys a choice. Survival mode when fighting bosses, or we can do an entire rest of the series doing survival mode once we hit a certain requirement of either subscribers, likes on the series, or views on the series. How about that? It's up to you, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching the video, and I hope you enjoy. Make sure to like and subscribe if you like the series, and I'll catch you next time.